forgot to call me.
Please remind me every time because I forget. This is the most important thing, and I always forget it every time. So just remind me, okay? So coming back again, just quick summarization I'll give. So we are discussing about the topic landscape, and as part of the development, as a consultant, which client, which server, or which landscape, or which system will be doing the development activities. And the concept is called landscape, and the combination of different servers or arrangement of different servers in SAP environment is called landscape. And when it comes to landscape, again, we have three different servers. The first one is development server, where the developers or the consultants will do the configuration, customization, and integration activities. And after this, the quality testing activities should happen. And for that, we have quality server. And this is where the client or the business users from client side will perform client testing or quality testing, or we call it UAT testing, user acceptance testing. So once the development and testing is over, then we'll be getting into the production environment, moving the data from the legacy system to SAP system. And so that would be your production activities. Again, it would be like we have third system, which is called production client or the production system, where the users will be maintaining data on day-to-day basis for the customer operations activities. So these are the three important servers you have part of the landscape. The first one is development, where we do development; quality, where we do the quality testing activities; production, where we do the day-to-day production activities. So these are the different servers you have in the SAP landscape. Next, write down in SAP landscape, always the data flows from development to quality to production, not vice versa. Okay, not vice versa. So tomorrow, when you are part of the project or part of the development and you are understanding the landscape concept, so remember always the data flow. Okay, data flow in the sense the object development that we are doing, that would move from development to quality, quality to production, not vice versa. We cannot move it from production to quality or quality to development. There is no reverse order data flow. It is always one way. The data has to move from development to quality, quality to production, or even it can move from development to production, but not production to quality, not quality to development. There is no reverse order data flow. Always it flows from development to quality and quality to production. So this is the minimum concept you have when it comes to the landscape and the server arrangements. So now the next thing we need to understand is, in these servers, what are the different clients we have, right? The client architecture or the client structure in SAP landscape. So the next topic you have to write is client structure in SAP landscape. Client structure in SAP landscape means what are the different clients we have when it comes to the SAP landscape. So write down part of development, you have sandbox client, next you have golden client, next you have UT client. UT client, or we call it unit testing client. This is part of the development server. Servers, there would be different clients. So in sandbox client, in bracket, you can write, this is called trial and error system. You will be knowing only development, quality, production so far. Now we are understanding in depth of the client structure. What are the different clients we have? And tomorrow when you are doing development, when you are doing production activities, when you are doing testing activities, when you are doing training activities, which client you do what activity, and that is very important. This is the real concept and you should understand all these concepts. Golden client, In bracket, write down pure development client. This is where tomorrow you will be doing configuration, customization, and integration activities. That is golden client. Unit testing client in bracket. This is where the developers will perform unit testing activities. This is the client structure part of the development server. Now the next client structure is quality server. In quality server, again you have two. The first one is called UAT client, or we call it user acceptance client. In bracket, this is where the client performs user acceptance testing. Okay. Next, you have called part of quality. Next client you have is called training client. In training client, we provide end user training in this client. This is about quality. In development, 3 clients, quality 2 clients, production again 2 clients. We will discuss in depth of all these clients again. What is that we do in all these clients? This is just the client structure I'm writing. After this, again, we'll have in depth of discussion, sandbox, what we do, golden client, what you do, UT client, what you do, UAT client, what you do, training client, what you do, production client, what you do, pre-production client, what you do. All those we'll discuss one by one again. Part of the production server, again, you have 2 clients. First one is called real production client, and the second one is called pre-production. In real production client, users maintain data on day-to-day basis. This is production client. Pre-production client in bracket. This is the replica of production. Okay. This is the replica production. What is the usage of pre-production? We'll discuss in depth. There are certain 4-5 points we need to discuss. So this is the client structure in your SAP landscape.